Hi there. I was wondering whether I should record this video today because it's been raining, it's windy, it's ugly weather, but you know what? We won't have sunshine every day, and there will be some rainy days in between. So yeah, I decided to share this reflection with you about fear and its role in our lives. Okay, you know what? Fear is part of human nature. If someone it's not afraid, it's just plain stupid, okay? Because it's good if we are afraid of stuff. Because this creates focus. So we are focused on the source of danger. It creates some hormones in our body, like adrenaline, so we can perform better. But you know what? This kind of state should stay. It should just stay for a short time, and we shouldn't live in fear all the time. So I think there are two kinds of fear. There is this rational fear, when actually there is a real danger of, and we are like, and actually this thing is happening now, or obviously if we put our hand in a fire we will burn ourselves, so we won't do that. But you know, I think most of our lives we spend being afraid of something which could happen but not necessarily will, and this is kind of irrational fear. So we are like being scared of mental image of what may happen. Now, if you're worried and you have evidence that something may happen, and actually there is a real possibility it will. For example, you think that there might be food shortages in the shops in the near future. So what would you do? Okay, you make contingency plans. It's what governments do. They just prepare for kind of crisis they think may happen, okay? So you just get some supplies, additional supplies, which may last for longer, and you keep them in the cupboard. So if this kind of situation happens, you are prepared. And at that moment you won't be panicking or anything because you're prepared. So you don't have to panic, oh, I cannot get any food, because I still have some food in my cupboard. But this shouldn't overwhelm you, okay? You cannot live being scared every day there won't be any food on the shelves, okay? So my question is to you, what you're afraid of. If you could make a list of the things you are being afraid of, and try to see through the thing and ask yourself a question. Is it a kind of irrational fear, or is it like is there a clear danger? Okay, and most of those fears, believe me or not, it's gonna be irrational. And then on the other side, write down what this kind of fear is stopping you from doing. Okay, Because you know what? Life is pretty dangerous enterprise. You may die in many different ways. You may die of old age, you may die in an accident. Many things can happen to you. But you know what? And the thing is, we will die in the end anyway. But what's important is to live our lives in between. Okay? So if you're scared of something which is totally irrational, maybe it's because you had like a bad experience in the past. Okay, but try to understand the reason why you're scared. Or maybe someone else is trying to tell you that you need to be scared, because there will be people around you who will tell you you should be afraid. But it's because they are scared or because they have some kind of agenda behind. So try to understand your fears. Try to reflect on them and see whether there is rationality behind. If you can make some contingency plans so you can move forward despite being afraid, that's great, okay? But don't let the fear to stop you from living, okay? This is my advice. This is what I was thinking about today. So hopefully you will enjoy this video and have a good weekend. Bye bye.